half the quilt is mine. We stitched this quilt in late July, when skies were full and high. You chose the blues, I picked the gray, to mix the night and day. Now every square still breathes your hand, too soft to understand. Half the quilt is mine, still sewn in perfect line. Your side still smells of tea and smoke, of dreams you never spoke. I wrap myself in threads and time, but half the quilt is mine. I sleep beneath the part you made, where light refused to fade. The patches hold the songs you knew, and lines you stitched in blue. I touch your side and whisper low, but warmth refuses flow. Half the quilt is mine, still worn but still divine. You left before the final row, but left a love that shows. Some warmth remains when cold arrives, in cloth that still survives. Half the quilt is mine, still speaks in every sign. I fold it slow when dawn appears, and dream of stitched up years. Though you took time and breath and sight, you left half the quilt as mine.
Moonlight on the tablecloth, the moonlight spilled across the lace and wrapped your resting face. You stirred your tea, then looked away, but let your soul that day. The cloth still holds your quiet grace in every folded place. Moonlight on the tablecloth still whispers what we both forgot. You years of chill, the wine went warm, like love that missed the storm. You left your spoon, your empty cup, like words that gave up. Now moonlight finds the same old scene where we once chased a dream. Moonlight on the tablecloth, still smooth though time grew rough. No tear was cried, no glass was thrown, just light on what was known. I washed the cloth, but not the glow of what will never show. Moonlight on the tablecloth still wraps around our loss. I see your hand where none remain, and feel that soft refrain. The night may pass, the cloth wears thin, but moonlight draws you in. We cut our hearts from paper thin and lit a flame within. The candle flickered when we kissed, a warmth that can't be missed. But fire and paper rarely blend without a burning end. Paper hearts and candle flames played soft and reckless games. You held me close, then moved away, too quick to ever stay. Now ashes whisper both our names from paper hearts and candle flames. I kept your note beneath my bed, each line that you had said. The wax still stains the table's grain and burns like sweet refrain. We tried to tame what couldn't last, a love that burned too fast. Paper hearts and candle flames still dance in midnight frames. No glass could shield the spark we made, no hand could make it stay. Now ashes whisper both our names from paper hearts and candle flames. Now when I light a match at night, I see our fire ignite. Paper hearts and candle flames still haunt like phantom names. You left your fire, I kept the rest, a lesson in a chest. And though I play no more love games, I still recall Still in the photograph, I keep your smile, half asleep. The colors fade, but not your eyes. Still lit with no disguise. I frame you in a morning light that's gone, but feels so right. Still in the photograph, you never left the path. While time keeps pulling me ahead, you're there like words unsaid. No moment ever makes me laugh like you. Still in the photograph. The edges curl, the corners bend, but there you never end. I press my hand against the glass and feel the years that pass. Some pictures never lose their soul, they just keep us whole. Still in the photograph, my heart, my other half. You wore a dress of summer's breeze that hums among the trees, and I still walk the aftermath of you. Still in the photograph. Some frames hold more than just a face. They freeze a time, a place. Still in the photograph, you hold me like the past. And when I miss you far too much, you're here in every touch. And though the world keeps moving fast, you stay. Still in the photograph.
We kept the lights on every night, afraid to face the quiet they cast. Our shadows on the wall, too large to let fall. You said you couldn't sleep in dark, so love stayed lit with spark. The lights we never turned off still shine when skies grow rough. You left the room but not the glow. I can't turn down the low. The silence hums, the switch is soft, but I still leave them off. The bulb above the sink still hums like you. When midnight comes it flickers once, then stays too long, like our unfinished song. I pull the chain, then stop my hand, afraid to lights we never turned off, still warm where you take off. I sleep with echoes in my eyes, but never say goodbye. Some lights are more than just a flame. They hold a whispered name. The lights we never turned off still blink with love and loss. I see your outline when I turn and feel the embers burn. So let them shine through grief and calm, the lights we never turned off.
I passed the coat you used to wear, still laced with the evening air. The scent remains like summer wine, though you outlive the light. I breathe it in and close my eyes and fall where silence lies. The perfume fades too slow, still clings to what I know. It dances down the hallway walls like you in midnight calls. The years have come, the wind still blows, but love fades far too slow. I tried to wash it all away, but scents refuse to stray. They hold the shape of nights we shared, of lips that once had care. You left with nothing in your hands, but scent still understands. The perfume fades too slow, it tells what I won't show.
I sit beside the silent phone and know I'm here alone. You used to call at 3:30 with songs you sang for me. The silence now just hums regret for calls that never met. The phone that doesn't ring still holds a certain sting. I keep the ringer turned to hide, but hear no lullaby. You promised I'd be everything now. I wait for nothing. I scroll through texts that never came, each one a ghost in name. You used to joke in clever rhymes, now gone with passing times. I stare and blink, but still no light, just hours turn to night. The phone that doesn't ring still pulls at every string. No ringtone stirs the quiet air, just echoes of despair. Some phones don't break or scream or fight, they fade without a light. The phone that doesn't ring still waits for anything, but no one else knows how to call like you once did it all. I listen still for that one thing, the phone that doesn't ring. The pillow dips where you once lay, still warm by end of day. It curves like you still rest your face, a ghost of soft embrace. I turn my head and press in deep, where dreams no longer sleep. The pillow misses you each night and morning too. Your scent, your breath, your quiet sighs still float. Though you said goodbye, I close my eyes, I see the hue, because the pillow misses you. Your side remains a sacred ground. No sleep has touched that sound. I dare not move it, fold or change. It's yours beyond the range. You whispered once before you'd leave, but never taught to grieve. The pillow your place. No hand, no soft embrace. And even when the bed is made, your form will never fade. The pillow misses you, still stained in love's soft hue. It holds the ache I sleep into each night. I dream of you, and when the dawn breaks something new, the pillow misses you.
I made a list of songs you missed each note, a promised kiss. We talked of dancing once or twice, but dreams don't roll the dice. I played them loud the night you left and cried in quiet theft. The songs you never danced to still echo in the blue. I move alone across the floor, but feel you at the door. The rhythm sways, but not for two, just songs you never danced to. I wear the dress you used to praise. It floats like yesterday's. The radio still hums the sound of steps that weren't found. You swore we'd waltz beneath the sky, but left without goodbye. The songs you never danced to still tell what we once knew. I spin beneath the haunted light and hope you hear at night. Some music dies in empty halls, but yours still softly calls. Still they play the whole night through the songs you never danced to.
I knew each step it took to you, each creak that we walked through. The fifth one groaned, the seventh sang, when love still tightly rang. Now all they hold a softer print and cold that never ends. The steps I used to count still rise like old amounts. You met The railing holds your hand's old shape, the scent you used to drape. I sometimes stop and close my eyes and wait for your replies. I whisper things I'd never say to stairs that fade away. The steps I used to count still measure every doubt. The rhythm's gone, the dance is done, but stairs still weigh a ton. We walked in circles once as two, now I just pass through. We walked in circles once as two, now I just pass through. The steps I used to count still ache like lost amounts. I climb alone, I pause, I fall, but you don't hear me call. So step by step I trace the mount, the steps I used to count.
Two spoons in the sink, two spoons still sit inside the sink, like time refused to blink. We shared our tea at 10:30 and never touched again. You left them there like final proof that love was not aloof. Two spoons in the sink still rust and make me think of morning sweet and silence deep, of words no tablecloth, no missing link, just two spoons in the sink. The sugar bowl remains half full, your cup still commando. I pour for one but set for two, in case you come on through. They clink against the porcelain wall like echoes of our fall. Two spoons in the sink, no time to stop or shrink. They hold the love that stayed too long, then broke without a song. Some endings hide in daily things, not and left the record spinning slow, our song from long ago. It crackled like your final words, too faint to be heard. The needle traced a fading line of love that once was mine. Vinyl on repeat still dances at my feet. The chorus loops, the verses plead, but miss what hearts still need. You walked away, the sound was sweet, but left the vinyl on repeat. I didn't lift the arm to stop, afraid the tune would drop. Each chorus felt like you returned, then vanished where it burned. I hear you laugh between the clicks, in grooves and broken tricks. Vinyl on repeat, a ghost in every beat. No button pressed, no song replaced, just silence we embraced. Some music plays when love is gone, but still keeps going on. Vinyl on repeat, still warm and incomplete. The record turns, I sway alone to echoes we had known. The music fades, but not the heat of vinyl on repeat.
Back the night you said you'd come before the moon, but dusk arrived too soon. The porch stayed still, the coffee cold, but hope refused to fold. Waiting by the window light, with every shade pulled tight, I swore I saw you in the glass, but hours wouldn't pass. You said goodbye would feel so slight. I'm still waiting by the window light. The chair still rocks with phantom grace, still chasing your embrace. The lamp burned low, the clock grew slow, and you let silence grow. I left the door a little wide, so love could still decide. Waiting by the window light, the stars all blinked contrite. promises don't leave a fight, just fade with window light. Waiting by the window light, my hands too numb to write, but even still I'll stand and see if love comes back to me. And though the room gives up the fight, I'm here, waiting by the window light. You used to sit beside the glass and hum along to songs that passed. The light would rest upon your hair like dawn was waiting there. Now silence wraps the evening chill, but I can hear you still. Whispers from the window call me when it's low. Your voice like mist upon the pane still sings through every rain. And though you've gone where I can't go, I live for whispers from the window. I left the curtain open wide, hoping you'd come inside, but all that lingers is your scent in dreams that never went. I talk tonight like you're still near, and every breeze feels clear. Whispers from the window, soft and sweet and slow. They echo truths we never said, but kept inside instead. Though no one else will ever know, I wait for whispers from the window. Some goodbyes don't slam the door, they drift forevermore. Whispers from the window, the only way you show. You promise not to fade away, and here you are each day. The moonlight bends and seems to glow with whispers from the window. Your teacup on the shelf, your teacup sits there undisturbed, a whisper unrehearsed. The porcelain is chipped and worn like hearts that mourn. You held it like a fragile fragile vow still warm, but not now. Your teacup on the shelf, more honest than myself. It knows you left with gentle grace, but won't give up your place. Though time has changed the world itself, you stay in that teacup on the shelf. The saucer holds a silent ring, a mark of everything. No one drinks from it but me, and only tenderly. I sip the air where you once were, each breath, but not blur. Your teacup on the shelf, a shrine to love itself. I never moved, it never did, as if you still care. Some things we keep not out of use, but love we can't reduce. Your teacup on the shelf, more true than any help. It keeps your hands, your scent, your style, and waits a little while until the day you come yourself to take your teacup off the shelf. Your heels still echo through the floor, though you don't live here anymore. Each step repeats a soft refrain that whispers through my brain. I listen close and count the beat of love that walks discreet, echoes through the floor of all we had before. You danced in socks, you laughed too loud and swore you'd make me proud. Now emptiness becomes the score of echoes through the floor. The hallway light still flickers once, a nod to past response. I sit in corners where you twirl, your music still I swear I feel your rhythm still real. Echoes through the floor echoes through